Samsara of karma, of karmic difficulties, of being preoccupied with living life, of using the body-mind elements and aggregates from each and every realm of existence. Karma of being preoccupied with duty and work, which is only temporarily manifested. Karma of all kinds of obsession, even with blessing sentient beings. May everything be ahosi, ahosi, ahosi. Karma of using desire with the body and the mind, preoccupied with the skin, blood and bones, preoccupied with health and healing, the temporary body-mind, until it becomes an obsession, an excessive caring. Karma of animals or pets in holy places, being unaware of the consequences from their inappropriate behaviors. May all cases of karma be forgiven. Ahosi, ahosi, ahosi. May we declare removal and cancellation of all concepts and principles of living the life, such as fixated on the idea of loving kindness, fixated on the idea of love, fixated on the idea of gratitude, fixated on the idea of goodness and badness, right and wrong, true or false, healthy and unhealthy, and all the duality that is created by the mind, unable to give ending instantaneously for such ideas, causing oneself to encircle endlessly with these concepts and principles, being bound and conditioned by them, unable to get over such opinions and meanings. May we humbly declare removal of all of these from now on and forever. So. Continue to open up using self-purifying reminders. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with attachment, detachment, or non-attachment. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with grasping or not grasping, relating or not relating even to the non-relating itself, not attached even to the non-attachment itself. Everything. These sentences purify themselves. Therefore, they don't leave traces of karma. This is ending the mind, ending the desire, delusion, and delusive attachments instantaneously. And this is at the cause, at the origin of the problem, which is the desire itself. Controlling opinions and meanings, giving significance to things, make up things and don't purify themselves. These are the causes, the origin of everything, the so-called problems. And followed by the karmic difficulties, karmic retributions. So when we use self-purifying reminders, when the word everything is there, when it is initiated, it doesn't mean everything. It is beyond everything. It doesn't mean everything. And it cannot be about oneself. The mind, knowing or not knowing, seeing or not seeing, looking or not looking. It's not about any projection for anything through the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind towards the objects of sound, smell, taste, touches, and shapes. This is the blessing, the true blessing. Blessing means giving ending to the desire, delusion, and delusive attachments instantaneously, simultaneously. It's not about oneself. It's not a purpose to liberate anything from anything. It's not a purpose of being enlightened or not. This is beyond mind. Then it can bless the mind. The mind is controlled by the desire. It has been habitually propagandized itself with the desire to interpret, to consider, to analyze, to observe, to all kinds of actions, physically, verbally, and mentally. In order to bless, it is not just using words. For example, may you be happy, may you be prosperous. This is not a blessing. This is creating attachment. This is adding the mind on top of that which is not the mind. It is creating infatuations. It creates greed. That is not blessing. True blessing is to give ending to the mind that is controlled by the desire, delusion, and delusive attachment. Whenever there is a practice, it becomes karma already. Practice whatever, at work, in the worldly sense, or in the spiritual sense. Any path, any ways and methods are karma. In order to bless this karma, we cannot use the mind. The grasping mind, the mind that is controlled by the desire and delusive attached to whatever it wants. A delusion. In order to help unwind from all these attachments, we cannot use the mind. It's not about grasping or not grasping. That is a blessing. It's not about attachment, detachment, or non-attachment. That is blessing, because it leaves no trace of the mind there. There's so much talk about blessing. Oh, I bless this, I bless that. Oh, you are blessed. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing is in anything. That is blessing. Everything is from that which is not about anything in yes or no. No is not even no itself. Nothing is not nothing itself. That is the blessing. Because it leaves no trace of karma. It gives ending to the mind to not continue further, to not adding anything further as mind. Then it can be a true blessing. True blessing cannot give an attachment to anybody. Using the mind can create attachment. Look at how people are stuck with metta, loving kindness. And if you are not having loving kindness, you are condemned. How can it be a blessing like this? Instead, it creates attachment, and people follow that because they are attached to it. You assume anything, don't assume something that creates attachment for other people. If you give significance and meanings to health, then you are encircling with health. Being healthy or unhealthy, you will be circling with that endlessly. You will just stuck with the body and the mind. Body, skin, blood and bones, etc. Unable to let go of that. Unable even to let go of the letting go itself. There is no need to feed the desire with the desire, because that is samsara's way. The true blessing cannot feed the desire. The true blessing only giving ending to the desire, delusion and delusive attachment. Because whenever you feed your desire, you get satisfied and dissatisfaction. That's it. You're stuck in the duality. And you reject those who tell you to use self-purifying reminders because it can give you ending of your mind. It's karma. Yield to let go of the letting go itself. Yield to not attach even to the non-attachment itself. Then you are blessing truly with everything. Other than that, the mind will just create karma because it's always grasping and grasping and grasping and grasping for everything, whether it is worldly or dhamma or the so-called spirituality. Don't deceive yourself. Because if you deceive yourself, it's easy for you to deceive others at the same time. It's worse for you because it will bounce back to you endlessly. It will make you a delay, unable to bless, unable to be enlightened, and unable to give the enlightenment for samsara. And what a burden for you to be like that. For the graces to bless you, truly bless you, because you are a burden. You are samsara. You are the burden. Period. We are given the self-purifying reminders. Use them. Period. Know how to bless. Enable to bless. Truly bless. Meaning that giving ending for all attachment, desire, delusion, delusive attachment, constantly. That is helping unwind for samsara from all attachments, from all fixation, from all projection to grasp for anything, whether it is worldly or dhamma.